Hello, everyone. Trust you're all doing well. And a couple of weeks back, I made a video in which I spoke about using AI to do coding and writing applications autonomously. Now, the response was phenomenal. And as a follow up, I'm now going to create a few videos in which I speak about the practical day to day applications of AI. These are going to be hands on videos in which, in the first part, I would explain using some slides, the concepts, the tools. And in the second part, we go and directly jump into the hands on demos, if you will. You could, if you want, you could directly jump on to the demo itself. You could see that in the timeline below. Okay. So today, the first use case, we will be looking at leveraging AI tools for doing targeted research. Right? Why this is important? Because research in itself has been an extremely time-consuming process. You have to figure out where the papers are, you download them, manually go through them. It's extremely time-consuming. So what we would be doing is using an AI tool to help us in doing the targeted research. Now, what are the advantages of using AI here? It can quickly synthesize large volumes of documents very quickly. Figure out what the documents are based on your input and then go through them. They can help in identifying key themes and patterns across the sources. They allow you to focus on specific questions within the research material. More importantly, and I think most importantly, it drastically cuts down the time spent on manual reading, right? And this effort shifts the whole kind of focus from reading, sourcing to targeted analysis. So you're now focusing your energies in the absolute right direction, while as the grunt work, the heavy lifting is done by AI. And AI would also assist you in creating summaries and drafting the outlines for your work. So that's the huge advantage that AI can bring to the table very quickly. So the tool we would be using today is NotebookLM. Now, NotebookLM it creates a personalized knowledge base by synthesizing information from documents that you upload or download from the internet. It would use those that knowledge base or those documents as a source of truth. So you know that it's sourcing all its information from that particular set of database or documents. And again, it allows you to focus on the specific questions and extract targeted insights. It will also, as I will show you soon, it will aid you in generating summaries, video, audio, slides, all kinds of summaries very quickly. And most importantly, as I the point that I made in the previous slide, it really shifts your effort from the heavy lifting, grunt work, manual reading, etc., to a more targeted analysis, which is what we need, right? And then it enables almost anyone, everyone through the research. So the tools are now AI enabled. All you have to focus on is your business process knowledge, is your field information that you have, and focus on what value you want to add. So the topic that I'm choosing today is researching the role of high frequency trading algos in the stock market. Now, this is a topic that is very close to my heart, and I really want to analyze and understand in depth how this works. You can choose anything in your relevant field, any topic in your relevant field that you want to do a focused, detailed analysis of. Now, let's go ahead. What we're going to use, we're going to use Notebook LM. And who should be, looking at this video? Everyone, everyone, whosoever you are, whatever field you are from, these concepts can really help you in doing your job very well, right? In focusing on one particular area and doing detailed research on that area, right? Let's go. So, who are the people who should be using these tools, the AI enabled tools? Everybody, right? All of us would have some use cases where these tools are going to be exceptionally helpful. Okay. So be with me and let's go and jump on to the demo. So let's go. Let's go now in the hands on demo. What we have here is the Notebook LM website. This is where you have to go. Click on the notebook website. Now it would give you the option of creating new notebooks. Create a new notebook. Okay. When you come here, that's where you have the option of uploading your own files. And the thing about Notebook, why this is so useful for research purposes, is it only focuses or it only does research basis the documents that you have uploaded or the links that you have given, which is very important because once you choose the right documents, then the output is going to be extremely authentic, right? It's going to be off the documents that you give. Now, we are not going to upload any documents here. You can, if you have any documents with you. We would use another feature, which is the deep research feature of this tool, to also go and import the relevant documents for us. That is the power of AI today. And once we are done with the research, if you can look at the right hand side here, you can create an audio overview, which we will do, a video overview, a mind map, different reports, flashcards, so on and so forth, slide decks, etc. So this basically removes the whole need of having analytics teams, right? You as an individual can create everything on your own very quickly. And all this work would be done in the background by, in this case, NotebookLM or an AI. So let's first go and rename it to uh, equity market research. Okay, that's done. Step one, we named our new notebook. Now, the next step is to write the prompt and get Notebook LM to download the relevant files for you. So here's the prompt that I'm writing, that I want to research on HFT, algos, high frequency trading, algos in the stock market, so particular focus on major American and European markets. And in order to ensure that we have that it downloads information or documents only from relevant sources, we are going to kind of add to that prompt here. We'll say, please download documents only from government sources. Okay. This is going to make it authentic. Hit enter. Now, the tool is going to take some time to first do the research of what the relevant websites are, and within those websites, where are the relevant PDFs which matter for us, which is for our research, which is equity markets and high frequency trading algos. It is going to take some time, right? You let it be, and then you can kind of go on and do whatever work you want to do for that time. But the important thing is that you should ideally put in this guardrail. Tell the AI to download information from relevant, from verifiable sources. In which case, in our case, we have said, please go and download the documents only from government sources. So let's wait for it to run, and we'll come back when it's done. So now the initial gathering of documents is done. AI, Notebook LM AI, went, searched the internet basis the prompt that we gave it with the guardrails to only download from government sources. And it, basis its research, figured out that these are the top 14 sources which would be very relevant for our research, right? Let's actually go and check the sources. So here are the 14 sources. This one is from the American regulator. You can see the date, the actual document, right? This is one. Let's look at another one from the European regulator, which is the SMA. Click on this, and it is here. So that's the document from the European regulator. And then you can choose which ones should be part of your research and which ones should not be part of your research. Some of them are articles, some are PDF. Okay. Click on import. Just step two. This is where all this information is being gathered, and this is being now brought to one location within the notebook LM. As you can see here, there are some files that it was not able to import for whatever reason. You can choose to further deep dive into it and pull the reports on your own, or for now we'll just skip it. We focus on the ones that we already have. Now the point is, it would give you a short summary, right? that the text provide offers an explanation of the contemporary challenges and regulatory responses within the global financial markets, so on and so forth, and basically focusing on the HFT. Now, once all this information is here, the power of AI and the power of Notebook LM, and the thing that all of you definitely need to focus on is that all the information is here, right? Your sources are here. It's now going to create whatever you tell it from amongst these options from these set of documents. You can add your own documents also. Let's click on a slide deck. So what we are telling the AI, or what we are telling Notebook LM, is to create a slide deck for me basis these sources that we imported from very relevant sources, right? From government sources. And we are asking the AI to create a quick slide deck for us, right? Imagine the power of being able to do this. Go back 5 years and try to think how much work you would have to do to first figure out what documents to download, where to download them from, how to upload them, and then get information from each and every document, store it somewhere, create a slide deck out of that. How much time would that have taken? And the output is exactly the same, right? The output would be the same. Here, AI is enabling you to focus on what matters for you while the entire grunt work, right? The mundane hard work is being done by AI for you. I think that is the crux of how AI is going to change the world for us. And it's very important that all of us very quickly understand and figure out how to use the tools, which tools are relevant for us in our day to day lives, and then become extremely good with them. So let's wait for this tool to create the deck for us, and then we'll get back when the deck is ready. Now, as we can see, the deck is ready. The video is still being generated, but the deck is ready. The slide deck is ready. Let's click on it and see if it's good enough. Okay. At first look, it looks extremely good. You can see it here. Let me expand the deck itself. Okay. So this is our slide deck. Basis our idea. This is a use case that I gave to the AI. The AI went and searched the relevant documents for me, which I asked it to, only government sources. Use those to kind of do research basis my problem statement, and then created a deck, right? How powerful is that? Now, this can be used as the basis of my research. Now, I use this as a Kickstarter for my platform. I focus on this, figure out what is relevant for me, and then deep dive into that. Again, using AI as a sparring partner. Okay. So, as I said, go back some years and try to analyze how much time would it have taken you to reach here, which I did in less than 20 minutes, right? All you need to now know is which are the relevant tools for you in the AI ecosystem that you can use for a particular uh, problem. What problem do I have to solve? What tool can I use? And how fast can I go using that tool? So this is here a deck that can work as an initial draft for me. I take this. In fact, this looks as a pretty good output. I can actually use it as a final draft also. That's the point that I'm trying to make here. That AI is an exceptionally powerful enabler. It's the ultimate democratizer of access to technology. Okay. So I would strongly recommend and suggest to anyone who is listening to this video, please start using different AI tools that are available and figure out which ones are most relevant for you. And then become extremely good in the ones that are most relevant for you. Okay. That was a deck. Now we also told it to create a video. It's creating the video. Meanwhile, you can come here and ask questions, okay, or do your research from the tool itself. So it actually gives you some questions also that you want to frame. Okay, so how are revised European transparency requirements changing market structure and high frequency trading dynamics, as an example? Okay, so this is a question that was suggested by the AI to me, and this is the answer. Now it goes in, looks into all these documents that we uploaded, uh, and comes up with an answer. What you need to do is, if you have any documents that are private to you, upload them here. This is your notebook. Put all the documents here, and then you can do the research immediately right next to it. And as I said, create really high quality slides, create videos, create audio descriptions from that particular information, or from that set of documents. Okay. So let's also look at what other information we have. We have a mind map and we have reports. Let's click on reports. What kind of report do you need? You see, do you need a briefing doc? Do you need a blog post? Do you need a short guide? What do you need? Let me actually say, I need a briefing document, right? So now it's going to create a briefing document also for me. I mean, how far have we come? This is going to completely redefine productivity for human beings. I think AI is going to absolutely change the way we do work. And as human beings become more and more productive, that's when, the we add more value to the ecosystem, right? The quality of life becomes even better. The per capita income increases. Overall, it makes the world a much better place to live in, right? So, I mean, it is so exciting as to what the future lies in front of us. And I, every day when I do these things, every new thing that I work on, I feel so blessed that I've had the opportunity of being around in these times. So let's wait for the reports to be generated, and when they're done, I'll be back. Okay, so we have the briefing document ready. That was very fast. Now let's click on it. This is the briefing document for us here. It talks about the framework, the market impact, the systemic risks of the algo trading, HFT, and then gives you a complete briefing doc. Again, a lot of work done for you very quickly, and in an extremely competent manner. Okay, we're here now. The video is done. Let's see how good it is. Let me check if I can make it full screen. I think I can. And let us.
All right, let's get right into it. If you look at Europe's financial markets right now, things feel surprisingly stable. But the continent's top financial watchdog, ESMA, just dropped its big 2024 risk report, and it tells a fascinating story, one of a calm surface with some pretty serious currents swirling just underneath. And the report kicks off with this exact line. They openly admit that despite everything that's been thrown at the economy, we're talking high inflation, geopolitical shocks, interest rates shooting up, the system. So let's be clear, the market's tough.
This is phenomenal. This is exceptional. I mean, to be able to create all this within half an hour from the relevant data sources of this quality, this is exceptional. I hope this proves to you how far AI has come. And I hope it also tells you how important it is for all of you to jump on this bandwagon now. Okay. And I'm here to assist you with whatever small way I can. So if you found this helpful, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.